What's up, everyone? It's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Please follow my Instagram at RussoLifts, just in case something happens to this YouTube channel. You can follow, message, and you can watch my daily story content on Instagram. I'll see you there. What's up, everyone? It's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I'm going to be talking about Gonadorelin versus HCG, as well as the HCG ban. So let's get right into it. So I am a co-owner with Elevate Alternative Medicine. Link in the description if you want to sign up. Legal access to pharma, DECA, Anavar, D-Ball, Test, GH. Whole shebang with doctor's note mailed to your door every month, discreet. There's the plug. So let's get right into it. So if you don't know what HCG is, basically HCG is a synthetic LH essentially. So it helps maintain fertility while on TRT, while on exogenous androgens to stimulate the testicles to not cause atrophy while you're on synthetic androgens. So that's basically its primary role, is to maintain fertility, maintain testicular size, and to stop the progression of I know I always say hyper by accident, hypogonadism, which means that, your testicles won't shrink as much, and it can, maintain fertility, make coming off theoretically easier, and the whole shebang. Now, what has happened is the lobbyists have gone and reclassified HCG. So HCG is technically no longer a peptide. So what does this mean, right? So the compounding pharmacies used by TRT clinics now have to have this super expensive license, which now gives the original owner of HCG much more market share. And the original drug is called Pregnol, which is HCG, the name brand, which is so much more expensive than HCG. So this is just a money grab, right? They can't ban HCG technically. They can reclassify it, make it harder to get, make everyone have to pay more money to get HCG and have that special license to compound it in the compounding pharmacy. So that's the smoke and mirrors what's going on as far as HCG being banned. Now, I know Elevate has bought up all the stock of HCG, and they're looking into methods to still maintain, HCG supply and work with pharmacies that have that expensive license. But you're going to see from most TRT clinics that Gonadorelin is now the medication that they're going with. And I'm going to explain the differences and why HCG is definitely superior. So HCG, synthetic LH. So you're not dealing with the pituitary at all. You're going straight to stimulating the testicles. Gonadorelin increases GnH, which then hits the pituitary, which then secretes LH. What is the issue here? The issue here is if you have hypogonadism, that means your testicles are already pretty fucked up. And if your pituitary gland isn't responsive and isn't stimulating, LH, then, you're not going to get much LH secretion out of that, right? So Gonadorelin is basically going up in the chain to signal the pituitary gland versus skipping past the pituitary gland, which in most cases with TRT patients or patients with low testosterone, their pituitary isn't functioning that well, right? The connection between the testicles and the pituitary is gone. That's why HCG is much more popular and far superior, in my personal opinion, than Gonadorelin, in the fact that, you can stimulate your pituitary gland with Gonadorelin, which in some patients, in some cases, may cause an LH increase. But if your pituitary is non-responsive, you have, very bad hypogonadisms, your testicles already basically shut off and the connection with the brain is lost with the testicles, then, moving up the ladder to stimulate the pituitary gland versus, cutting through all that with HCG and just having straight up synthetic LH, I point the finger towards HCG along TRT versus Gonadorelin. Now, obviously, Gonadorelin is still better than nothing when it comes to fertility maintenance, but HCG based on my reading and research, is far superior. And this is nothing more than a corporate cash grab in reality. It doesn't really have anything to do with, oh, we found a better, more superior medication, so we're going to stop carrying HCG. No, this is the original owner of HCG, which is Pregnol, wanting to have more market share and is finding an avenue to do so, which he did, right? The lobbyists have reclassified what a peptide is. So now you have to go behind that special licensing by the compounding pharmacy, and that is going to make all the TRT clinics have to either work with one, which is going to cost more money, or they're going to switch to Gonadorelin because it's still considered a peptide, whereas HCG is not. So that is my personal 2 cents on this topic. But is HCG technically banned? No, HCG is still available, and there are compounding pharmacies with a special fancy licensing because it's no longer a peptide anymore that can still produce it and can still send it to TRT clinics. So you should be able to still find HCG. I know there's a scarcity right now currently, but it should get better in my opinion. So that's my experience in researching with Gonadorelin versus HCG. HCG is superior. So that's the reasoning why everyone's saying HCG is banned. It's not. It's just, reclassified. So I hope everyone is doing well, and I will see you in my next video.